After more than 8 decades of shows and memories, the oldest professional theater in Minnesota will take a final bow in less than 2 weeks. The owners of Old Log Theater in Excelsior announced today that they're retiring and closing the venue after March 2nd. Danny Spiewak has more on what the loss means for the community.
With the spring thaw approaching, there's change on the horizon for one of Excelsior's most historic gyms.
Been coming here my whole life.
It's hard for Cal Bedford to see the Old Log Theater go. This is where he and his wife had their wedding reception many years ago.
A lot of memories, good memories.
The owners announced this week that the theater and attached restaurant will close early next month.
You trust doctors?
Bringing an end to 8 decades of performances dating back to 1940. After all these years, the theater is closing because the current owners say they're retiring.
You know, they just want to stop.
Marketing director Maureen Quam has worked here a decade.
To have it stop producing its shows is really the end of an era.
She says the owners don't know their next steps for the property.
So it's very sad, but it's a change, and I look forward to figuring out and seeing what the next change is.
Still, the closure of Old Log Theater sent shockwaves through Excelsior.
It's a little bit like a death in the Excelsior family.
Ann Woodbeck owns Excelsior Bay Books.
Have a good one.
It's an iconic theater. It has brought people to our town and to our community for many, many years.
She can hardly imagine Excelsior without it.
I would like to see the equivalent of summer stock theater stay in a community like ours. I hope they could find someone else that would like to renovate that and keep up the traditions of the Old Log.
Over the next couple of weeks, Old Log Theater will hold 3 final shows, with the last performance scheduled for March 2nd. After that, it will close to the public, but the theater says it will honor private events and weddings that are still scheduled into the summer.